Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for a Group 3 race on Gran Turismo Sport. Now we're racing on Mount Panorama Motor Racing Circuit for 9 laps, and this is going to be quite good to take the qualifying lap time before we will going to get started for a race entry. Now I'm about to get started to use the Nissan GTR GT3 Cheroux Motorsport 2013 with a total drama character library, Chris McLean. Now this is going to be quite good to have. The power will be going in on 111%, but this looks definitely might be given a good natural performance. But this is going to be quite good to have a 1% added on the weight, but this is going to be quite good to go. But this is going to be a very good, awesome race of all time. We'll be taking on just like the Bathurst 1,000 kilometers endurance race. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the race, and let's begin. Now let's get started. This is going to be a very best challenging Group 3 race on Mount Panorama, but this wheel might be taking the best Group 3 cars, including the Nissan GTR. Will be getting set up and be prepared. Get all the lights flashed up to be getting started out. Now it's going to be quite very good to see how everybody is doing. We're having a good progress work. We'll be taking the good racing mobility. We'll keep it well performed. But this is going to be a slightly challenging risk, so just gonna have to drive on the turns will make it much better lighter it gets. Here we go. Timer starts in 3 seconds, and we're going in onto the start by having a green light, and we are going in. Now this is going to be quite very slightly slower it gets, but just gonna have to race respectfully. Wow, I can't believe it, that was so close. Can I say don't want to scratch the McLean GTR, because that is going to be part of the challenge. But even depends that changing up different position is going to be quite drop down automatically whenever there's a technical difficulties for each opponent who has that loss of a control. Just gonna have to try to make it one overcome moment. Just gonna take it nice and slow to take a good steady balance to avoid preventing a spin off. There you go. Just gonna need to take a little bit more patience out there. This race is gonna be quite very tougher it gets. Finding the inside turn is important. Whenever you're gonna have to decelerate, will make it slower. Here comes the downhill on the turns, but this is going to be quite taking a good strong grip. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it, that was so close that one opponent just barely got hit, and this will might have Rock SRK to have that 4-second penalty. Just going to need to keep it well, exercise caution. Oh geez, I can't believe it. Just going to have to try to make it slower. Talk about having a little racing traffic out there. Okay, looks like that was so close. Just gonna need to take a good focus to be getting onto having a good precision. Just gonna keep holding on. Try not to hit the McLean GTR when pulling the brakes. Now that is going to be quite taking the final turn. We'll be taking the one good bouncing ways to keep it well steady. First lap down. Now going into the second lap. Just going to have to keep it well monitor check for the number of laps remaining. Now it looks pretty good to have the Nissan GTR. Could probably to go faster for every Group 3 racing category. But looks like a charm. Pretty good to take the light turns when pulling the brakes. Wheel might be keeping in to have that kind of a mobility. Wheel might be keep it well improved. Just gonna have that inside turn. Just gonna need to take a little bit more monitor check that this wheel might have to keep it in for the mileage. Going in onto the apex, take another turn. Better watch out for any incoming obstacles when taking the downhill. Now that was going to be quite pretty close. Looks like several racers are definitely might be taking a little slower length on the gap distance. Looks like I'm just getting a little bit far behind for only 1.8 seconds. Looks like I have to catch up. I hope the others are definitely might be going in to take the overtake. But looks like it's definitely might be pretty good to have a good race to take 9 laps around the Mount Panorama. It's definitely like having a 1000 km endurance event for having a GT3 racing category. Now it looks like this is going to be quite doing good to take the third lap. Only 6 more to go, because this is going to be quite taking a good racing workout since the first day of the daily race. Probably about this week, but looks like this is going to be the final day before going in for having a new set of challenges on the daily race by tomorrow. Hold on, Scribble 001. Try not to lose that grip and balance. Well, looks like this is going to be quite giving a one important recommendable tip. If they really want to go with the Nissan GTR to take the track, that's going to be a very good challenge. We'll be having the best ways to learn to take a good racing mobility. Probably like having a good time attack, we'll be taking a good challenge. Now this is going to be quite taking that steeper downhill. Just going to go in and check these corners. Looks like there's a yellow flag on it. Looks like this is going to be quite very hard time. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Not on the McLean GTR. That's going to be a fine performance. Is going to be quite taking in to see it. Just going to need to take it well careful. Just going to let Kid _Inc. to let it pass. Wow, looks like this race is going to get pretty faster and lighter it gets. Now I had to keep it well careful, so I had to keep on going to take a good balanced race. Now let's step in onto the 4th lap. This is going to be taking one good common opportunity. We'll be taking the inside turns, we'll be taking a chance. But it might be taking a lot of handling if we have to try to keep it nice and slow. But better to watch the RPM whenever it's going to be quite taking a little bit more suitable grip. Wheel might be keep it tight. Hang in there, you two. Just try to find a good passive turn to take a good mobility. Looks like I'm about to get very closer. Just gonna have to keep it well monitor checked. That should do it. This is going to be taking a little bit slope down the hill. Alright. That'll do the trick, and this wheel might be by some time. One downhill smooth perfection. Just gonna have to keep a good grip. Wheel might be tried to slow down to decelerate. If any braking point to be needed as possible, wheel might be keep it checked. And there you go. Oh man. Ah, crud. He pushed me off the track for only 1 second. Well, didn't see that coming. Well, at least one player didn't notice that I'm just using the McLean GTR. Could probably take a good video segment. We'll be giving the well-endorsed entertainment. But that will take the 5th lap. We'll be going in. Now this is going to be getting back down onto 10th place. Looks like I had to step it up. Whenever I have to try the good progression, it's going to be taking a good balance. Looks like only 3 Nissan GTRs are definitely in formation for having a battle of 7th place. This one might have 4 GTR will be joining in for having a part of the side challenge. Looks like this is going to be quite good to have a small party. Okay, note to self, try not to hit the barrier by having the penalty. That's going to be quite getting a well-exercised caution when taking the turn. Take the inside. Maintain the pace before taking one final turn to be on the downhill for each lap. They did pretty well, folks. 3 GT players with Nissan GTRs, GT3 race car could probably take in a good steady of performance. Now, good thing I just barely see how they can probably do it. Now, looks like things are about to going in back on the rocks to be keep it up or having a good pacing effort strategy. Each livery with Nissan GTR as a favorite type could probably giving the best ways to master the best track skills to be on Mount Panorama is going to be quite getting some good strategy ways to take the uphill section, and the downhill slope is going to be quite taking some slow steady effect. But giving the first part, we'll be going in to take the hill climb before you reach the top. After reaching the top, then go straight down. Just gonna have to take one good steady effect. Wheel might be needs to take a slow condition. It's gonna be quite giving well stabilized. Okay, looks like, speaking of which, I guess this is gonna be quite doing best for try to be well defended onto a good current position. Just like the Dodge Viper GT3R could probably have the best ways to join the party, but give it a little bit temporarily whenever it's going to be taking a good formation on the lineup. Now, here it goes. Now, by any condition on the track when going downhill, taking a good slow steady, so just gonna have to try to take a good perfection, but try not to get a few scratches out there. But at least I just barely got everything to be seen. Okay, so close, just trying to make it one good dodgy fade. Just gonna need to see how this, okay, looks like there's gonna be a one tough struggle out there. Just don't want to get bumped around onto each other. Oh man, I can't believe it. This is going to be quite surprising to be unexpected. Yeah, that's how it happens, that this race is going to be quite very challenging. Just going to have to try to take it nice and slow, but always going to have to go faster whenever it takes. Now let's just going to go in and make our way to the 7th lap. Just going to go and re-accelerate. Just going to have to keep it up. Now looks like going back on to 8th place. Just going to have 2 more to catch up until I'm about to be in 6th place. Just going to need to take a little bit steeper turns to go for a little hill climbing effort to be getting in. Always does the same thing. Just try to make it well-behaved perfection to keep it well cornerized, to keep it nice and tight. Okay, keep it careful. Looks like they did the right thing to try to keep a nice slow turn on the downhill. Looks like the top 3 drivers are definitely might be taking a good lead, and looks like Double L has taken the good fastest lap for 2 minutes and 5.965 seconds. Pretty good, impressive fast run, and this is going to be quite taking the good clean balance. Will be taking the good stability to be well performed. Just going to have to go and take that final turn and going forward onto the 8th lap. We're almost there, folks. This race is about to be over soon, and this is going to be on the books. Hope GT45 is about to catch up onto Phil J08, but this is going to be quite doing well to have the same race car to be in the same category. Might be come in handy to take a good steady turn to be going for one better opportunity. Looks like tire pressure is definitely might be doing fine. But always gonna have to check on is the fuel. Nothing else to be worried about, because this is going to have an ordinary 9-lap challenge. Okay, stay steady. Just gonna have that McLean GTR GT3 could do the perfection way. Only 2.1 seconds up ahead. Things about to get a little bit pretty well to try to stay on the handling. Might be keep it for a well stability effect. Okay, looks like this is going to be quite taking a little bit more accidental difficulties for them. But this might go in to take the 5th place. We'll be going forward. And here it comes, the final lap, viewers. This is going to be quite good to have the McLean GTR. We'll be taking on to the top 5 finish. But it was going to be quite taking a good practice before the race began. Well, can I say that this is going to be quite very good, reliable handling. Race car could probably take a good test since the Kyoto driving part Yamaguita in reverse. Well, can I say that remembering the moment when I just barely got hit by having a little reference moment. Well, in that case, that you guys have remembered this, but well, just gonna have to try to keep it careful then. Well, note to self, not to hit another GTR at another GTR could be preventing a penalty for only 1 second. That's gonna be quite taking a little bit much lesson to be learned. But this is going to be taking a few recommendable ways. We'll have to try to keep it exercise caution. Just going to have to buy some time whenever I'm about to pull down onto the 6th place. And make that 7th place as well. Maybe let's just gonna go with the hazard lights to turn on. It let Kate underscore Inc. will go through. Okay, race over, and looks like we can still take some few runs left to go. Oh boy, that was so close. Just gonna have to try to take a good acceleration to keep it slow whenever it takes the straight. We'll go maximum. Taking one short stretch, we'll be in the final run, and there you go, race finished. Now that was a pretty tough challenge out there, folks, for having the Nissan GTR. We'll be taking on for a 9-lap challenge on Mount Panorama. But it's gonna be quite very good to see how Mercenary underscore Mike 21 to see how he can do it. Well, taking a lot of racing professional skills for the Nissan GTR GT3 race car, we'll be doing the best we can to take some more practice. So we have to be doing right. We'll have the good clean race to be given the moment. Well, can I say that this is gonna be quite good to have that race precision by 5. But it was a very good race. Now it's going to be quite doing well to have the best recommendable strong Group 3 car to take on any tracks with a best suitable choice, just like the Renault Sport Mini Trophy car from the Sardinia Real Track B. Just going to have to do it perfectly whenever each Group 3 racing category will be taking the best suitable choice by the pick. It was a very good skilled Group 3 race on Mount Panorama Motor Racing Circuit for the McLean GTR GT3 race car. Will be tried to take a good perfection, will be keep it well maintained to be performed. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links in the description down below if you want to see more. Livery blog videos are available to watch anytime you want. This will be the entertainment showcase about different cars with libraries I have been made. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing in the daily race on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.